Okay, so this demo is going to show how to create a circuit on a breadboard in the Autodesk tool 123D circuits. For most of you, this will probably be the first time that you're looking at a breadboard. In lab, the tool that we use to build our circuits is called a breadboard. That's what this guy is right here. Um, the breadboard is separated into 4 rails, 1, 2, 3, and 4, that provide a single node for each rail. So each rail will be a single voltage level and a single point on your circuit. But these are typically used for power supplies. That's why there's a plus and a minus. And cases where you have a single voltage or a single level that needs to be used throughout the circuit. Looking at the length of the breadboard, uh, the columns given here, each numbered row is a single voltage level and are all connected internally within the breadboard. Uh, you'll explore this further in lab, but we wanted to give you a quick example of a breadboard before you walk in. This is really important because that means that anything that you put on a single row in this breadboard will be the same voltage level. Alright, let's build a very quick circuit here. I'm going to take a resistor, move the resistor onto the circuit, get a good grasp on it. So why doesn't this work? What we've just done is put the resistor so that it's shorting itself. It's going from one point on a single node to another point on a single node. The voltage, the current can travel internally within the breadboard now, and we're not going to actually be able to use this resistor. So we need to turn it. So we can turn the resistor and place it. So I'm going to place it here at point B1 going to B5. I'm going to give it a resistance of 100 ohms. Awesome. Now let's add a battery. Just add a 9-volt battery to the circuit. You will be using a power supply in the lab, a variable power supply, to give different levels of voltage to the circuit. But in the simulation, you can use either a 1.5 volt, a 3.3 volt, or a 9-volt battery to get the voltages that you need. Cool. Now that we have our battery in one end of the circuit, we can down here, and let's wire this in. I'm going to say that the positive side comes to row 1, and the negative side goes to row 5. Awesome. Now we want to measure Ohm's law using this very, very, very simple circuit in front of us. Let's take a look at what the voltage drop across the resistor is, and then we'll take a look at what the current is in the circuit. So, I'll put my negative terminal lead on the negative side, a positive terminal lead on the positive side. I'm just going to spin this guy around and move him to the bottom of the circuit. I'm going to make the mode voltage. We'll leave it as voltage for now. So we've effectively created a voltmeter for our simulation. So we can start simulation, and you can see